Hi, I've finished another one of my Netgalleys and I've impressed you again because I have put the date of publication in my little notes and it's the 10th of February this one comes out. And this book is called When We Were Birds by Ayana Lloyd-Banwo. And it is set in Trinidad and Tobago, and we have the story of two outsiders, Ejide, I think that's the way you pronounce it, and Darwin. You have got like a mythic fairy tale as well, a mythic love story, a mythic fantasy. And it's the story of inheritance and loss and love's power to heal. Ejide, her ancestors live in Morne-Marie, and her ancestors have lived there for years and years and years. And one woman in each generation is responsible for the passage of the city's souls to the afterlife. And this passes down from mother to daughter to, it sort of goes down the female line. So when Ejide's mother dies, because of her fractured relationship with her mother, Ejide is totally unprepared for this new role. She fights against it. She doesn't know how she's supposed to do this, how she's supposed to act. So she feels outside. Darwin is a young lad. He's the son of a devout Rastafarian mother. And as part of their religion, they are not to interact with the dead. Their religion forbids them to interact with the dead. And when Darwin gets a job in the graveyard, in the cemetery, that his mother cuts him off. It's the only job he can get. They live in poverty, and the only job he can get is in the graveyard. And his mother cuts him off because it's going against the religion. And when he gets to the graveyard, these are his first interactions with death. He'd never been to a funeral before, and he discovers that the graveyard is full of secrets. And into this graveyard comes Ejide when she comes to bury her mother. And you've got the connection between these two young people. And they've both got a connection to death. They both find that they've got the connection to death, and together they can heal. It's love's power to heal. The language is in the Caribbean language, so it did take me a little while to get into it, because it is written in the dialect. So it did take a little while to get into the flow, but it's beautifully rhythmic language, and it is a real mythic fantasy. And yes, I really enjoyed this one. And it's all to do with death and life, I suppose. So yeah, this one comes out in February, 10th of February, When We Were Birds. So if you like a bit of mythic fantasy, pick this one up. So happy reading, take care, and bye.